somebody that puts you where you are eating food, you cannot reject that person. Somebody that puts you when you are eating food, you not reject it. Who put Ahmed Tulumbu in that seat? Is it me and you? It's not me and you. You won the election. Listen, election is something that you must have a group that will support you more than other people. It's not the in Nigeria here, it's not the citizen that choose who going to be their president. Are you getting me? When Obasanjo is want to be a president of Nigeria, it takes West that even if you don't vote for me, I will be a Nigeria president. Are you getting me? Obasanjo still called Yar'Adua. Yar'Adua, are you still alive? You are going to be a next Nigeria president. It happened or it not happen? It happened. When did Jonathan want to be a president? Who knows Jonathan? Obasanjo from nowhere picked Jonathan to be a vice president of Nigeria. From there, Jonathan be a president of Nigeria. That means that it's not the citizen of Nigeria that determine who is going to be a president of Nigeria. That's why I myself, Lawrence, never vote for Nigeria even one day. Now, people that put the person that will be president of Nigeria already request things for his hand. You need to fulfill it. Me, I'm not saying against that word, but when I'm talking to my own side now, the Ahmed Tulumbu, the current president of Nigeria, let the man to come outside and see the people, the citizens of the nation, they are doing what they are suffering. If you do for some people, do for the others. People that have the resources in this country, why are you allowing the people to suffering? You are just looking for the people that put you on that seat. You are just helping those people that put you in that seat. The people that have the resources or the everything they have to make you the president of the nation, and they settle the people want to settle. Why you didn't take care of those people?
Look at Amotekun, they need the weapons approved for them to fight the Fulani herders. But you have the Southwest president, but they are not being given weapons to stand off these Fulani herdsmen.
Listen, how can federal government give people who want to fight against them? No, when I tell you that, who put Ahmed Tulumbu there? If those people will be Southwest, Tulumbu himself said that. It's not Southwest put her there. In Lagos State, did Tulumbu win election in Lagos State? Tulumbu didn't win election in Lagos State. You see that it's not them that put him there. The people that put him there are the people that are coming outside. When they want to do what they call it, do the one nation, do the Tulumbu support to do the one nation for Lagos? The answer is no. Not how the federal government will send ammunition to what they call their name, Omoteku, to fight S-men. Because those S-men, the people that support Tulumbu to win the election. Because before Tulumbu win the election, he must get the mind of North, the Fulanis. The people that control Nigeria is the Fulanis. And you need to get their mind, how Tulumbu will come and sign ammunition to them again. It can't be happen. Let's tell ourselves the reality. If you yourself into the shoe, are you going to sign ammunition for those people? Are you getting me? It can't happen. That's until I will say that this is right or it's not right. This particular thing, it cannot done. And they are not fighting war. They are not fighting war. What they are supposed to tell federal government that, listen, our land now, we are not safe. Give us the security to guide your people.
Maybe the livestock ministry will settle this farmer header issue, Fulani issue.
I didn't get you well.
Maybe this livestock that was created by the president will settle this insecurity of farmers and headers having issues.
How the food can settle the issue? Now, I implore you to my company and you know in and out about my company, and you see that honey in that place, know how I would like to pursue you leave me. You yourself will find by all means to take my property, because see that honey and everything is there. That's what is going on now. What is going on about Fulani herdsmen and terrorists? They see that a lot of honey in Nigeria, they cannot go. Whether if you like, pack all the whole money, all the whole food give them, they can't go because they already have ground. They already have ground. Only thing can solve the problem that let Nigeria to do what? To separate.
Buhari in his tenure gave them 150 billion naira. Now, Tinubu is creating a ministry of livestock for them.
Before Ahmed Tinubu win the election, he said that when Mr. President, former Mr. President stop, that's where he will start. It's the same thing. Former president of Nigeria is a Muslim. Are you getting me? Current president of Nigeria again is a Muslim. The vice president again is a Muslim. The thing will still continue. That's why I said that they cannot leave Nigeria. What they are fighting for, they never achieve what they are fighting for till they get what is they achieve. They are looking for. When they get it, they will settle down very well. They never settle down well. That's why I said that they cannot stop. Carry the whole ammunition, give Omoteku. Omoteku cannot do anything. You remember what happened about Sunday Igboho? When the Sunday Igboho tried, what happened? The federal government didn't pay the head of herdsmen in Ogun State, the cow, how many cows they killed? They paid their money. The food stock that damaged when they say they cannot bring food stock in Nigeria here, in the southwest. Federal government still pay them. What are we talking about? Let Moti call Omote and no ear will listen for that word. If you find the way to get ammunition, find it and defend your land. Like southeast, the way we are defending our land. We are not ready to tell federal government to give us ammunition or the governor to give us ammunition. They cannot give us. Only people that decide to give ammunition is what? The militaries, the security of Nigerians. Are you seeing it? The ordinary security is local security. Don't accept the federal government to sign ammunition for you. It's not done anywhere.
So what's your take on that livestock ministry? Is it okay for the Fulani to stop their onslaught on farmers?
My first talk, I said that the people that put in that seat, you need to settle them. And again, as you are settling those people, settle the citizen of the land. Give citizen of the land food. Go inside the street everywhere in the whole Nigeria. Nigeria, we are hungry. As we are signing their own, sign our own too. I'm not telling men will not sign their own, because those people that give him power, sign our own the same time. Give us food. Open border for us. Border is much important for us. Open border. Open job opportunity to people. If you like, sign food for them. If you don't like, sign food. Open our own too. Let life goes on. Before that's Fulani in Nigeria here. Nigeria and Fulani, Nigeria citizens and Fulani, we are not fighting before. It's because when they started their issue and the federal government support them, let federal government remember their people. In Nigeria here, look at here, the woman that sell food here. He cannot buy a food of 1,500 to satisfy. Are you getting me? Because of what? The government, they are not taking care of. They are not thinking about the citizens of the nation, people they are controlling. If they are signing that, sign. Do what? Sign our own too. Give us our food. We do okay.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you for your reaction. We are talking about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his yes, not live, but and his everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Spokesman of the obedient in this vicinity. Let's talk about the new ministry in town, the Ministry of Livestock. Let's get a reaction.
I don't want to laugh, abeg. So like I said, too. So since there's a ministry of livestock for the Hausa people, for the Fulani something. So we are Yorubas. One that we are educated and we have journalists, lawyers. We are majorly artisans. So now, Tinubu should create ministry of artisanship for the Yoruba people. The Igbo people are majorly business people. So let me use spare parts sellers. So they should create ministry of spare parts for the Igbo people too. See, you can't see. I don't support evil and I never supported evil. You can't continue this back and forth. You cannot please a man who doesn't want to be pleased. The Fulani people cannot be pleased. To them, Nigeria belongs to them. In this place, I always do our argument every time. A man came from Kano. He said it that to them as Fulani people, Nigeria belongs to them. He said it so them. He said it that to them Nigeria belongs to them and they can do anything that they like with Nigeria. So that is the full. Yes, even that everybody did that day now. And let me talk on the fear. That means that Nigeria belongs to the Fulani. I said no. I'm from Ogun State. Nigeria don't everybody. That you have equal rights in this country. He said no. That is it that food you gave them this land, not in this place.
Put man down.
So yes, that's what they have to understand. That if I go this place and destroy farm, maybe they catch me, something will happen. I will go. They go. That's what they go to the west. They go to the east. They go to south. Anywhere they go, they want to destroy. And you've seen them. That's what I'm saying. So the president, I know all these things are politics, and I'll be saying it that no matter who is the president of Nigeria, I don't have any politics towards it. That Nigeria seems to be like a Fulani nation. Forget it. So now maybe he wants to appease them, he wants to make them happy. Okay, I don't time for now because of election. Not, you understand? And no matter, listen to me, no matter how you appease them, before next month you are going to hear that Fulani herdsmen again. They've struck in the south. You hear it. You can't appease them. To them, it's like a conquest. I don't say that's what the man said. To them, it's like a conquest that they can take over any land. That's why under Buhari, you saw Ruga. All those grazing bills. Just to make sure that Nigeria belongs one way or the other to the Fulani regime. But it cannot happen. It cannot happen. Forget about it. This land does not belong. It belongs to Yoruba, Igbos, Hausa, Egun. It just since we are Nigeria, it take you over.
To the Fulani, according to you.
No. As I said, the man said he said it openly now, and nobody can challenge him there. He said that God, he even say God has given them this land, Nigeria, to conquer. I said, God forbid. I told him, I said what they mean, God forbid. I'm from Abeokuta. You can't tell me that God has given you Nigeria to conquer. I told him everybody say no, can't be afraid of them. Nigeria belongs to everybody, the same equal rights for everybody in this country. But then, we just are afraid. We want to please them. We want to make sure that one way or the other, that they are appeased, that and one way or the other, anything they do, they can go cross me with it. In my language, when are we going to stop all these things?
Are you surprised that Tinubu will approve such a bill? Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. Like I said, it is political. He wants to win election. I'm not surprised. Even this, look at this Hajj, this pilgrimage subsidy.
90 billion.
Who are mostly who benefited from it mostly? They are the other people. Am I right? So you want to? It's not even see. Forget. Let's be see. I said about see. It's not about Tinubu. Even Jonathan left south in Niger Delta where he came from. Even the host of Jonathan, he goes to his village, to his community. He don't do it now, but he was building schools in the north. Amajiri schools. But did they still vote for him? No, even Obasanjo as a Yoruba man, Yoruba people are saying no, he's not doing well for Yoruba, like he was pleasing the north. So everybody wants to please the north. Hausa.
It is clear that the Nigerian state has been captured by the Fulani.
Then the only way forward is this. Either we find a way, make everybody go their own way, or we do a regional system of government. Like under our own law, like we read in history. Yoruba manage your resources. Igbo manage your resources. Hausa manage your resources. You understand? Then govern your people the best way you deem it fit. In your locality. When our Lord gave us free education in Yoruba land, that WNTA, that's Western Nigeria Technology Authority, now is NTA in Ibadan, Cocoa House, this Iwewe, all these things where our Lord gave us, it's for benefit of the Yoruba people in Southwest. The Igbo people, they did their own. The other people, they did their own. So what I mean is that let everybody find a way to govern his people the way he deem it fit. If Hausa like, don't take your children, let them be begging. That's is the problem. If your people like, don't take your children, let them become agbewo. That's the problem. If your people like, don't, so everybody do how you want to do, but let everybody be on their own. The way Nigeria is like this, so as we are talking now, forget it.
Forget it.
Okay.
I'm not to need some with weapons that the president has not. We are not seeing them.
Yes, in Ekiti state, in their state, you took guns with Amotekun in Yoruba land here on Sunday. The other day they went to Owo in a church. They kill human beings now. In a church where people are just worshiping, I know that there are something. So when are we going to allow this to continue to happen? Because we want to please people because of politics.
Okay, we have a minister of agriculture. Why not the livestock perform under the minister of agriculture?
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying in essence that means we should incorporate or we should find a way that Yoruba people, I'm an artisan, I don't know, so Yoruba people minister of artisanship, Igbo minister of spare parts, so that we can be sharing like that. Since we don't want to get serious, what's the meaning of minister of livestock? Is that what because I said it will not bring any development. When white try ranching, try Uga, these things will not bring anything. It won't bring anything. Forget about it.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you for your reaction this morning. Yes, I have Masi Chinedu. Good morning, Masi Chinedu. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's have your take on the livestock ministry by the president Parliament. What's your take? Jagaban don't fold.
No, yes, bros. Let me tell you. Apart from being on this platform today, I want Nigerians to understand something that is going on. We are going to look at it, assess it deeply from different perspectives. One, the brain, the umbrella organization behind that has pushed this livestock ministry to the extent that the president himself has acknowledged it. That's talking about Meiti Allah. Who is Meiti Allah? What does Meiti Allah represent? That's the question Nigerians need to ask themselves. And that's why Nigerians need to open their eye very well, to know the motive and the formulation and the policies, the policy drive of that ministry. The southern Nigeria should be careful because at this point in time, we don't know whether Tinubu is confused though. I'm telling you because the way things are going, the way he's trying to, it's neither here nor there, it's quite confusing. Don't edit me, please. Don't edit me. I'm telling you. So, Meiti Allah organization came into prominence under Buhari's government. To an extent, a certain amount of money running into billions was mapped out for the funding of Meiti Allah organization. Meiti Allah represents headers. One, represent Fulani conquest agenda. Two, conquest agenda. Two, allegedly Boko Haram houses Boko Haram. Three, you can see what is happening in the north today. The indigenous people of north who are Hausas are no longer governors, are no longer emirs. Now they have successfully created a certain ministry closer to the presidency under the disguise that that is the reason why they voted Tinubu, because he promised them and it is a fulfillment of that. But the fact is this, and Nigerians are not beginning to be careful giving the utterances credited to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he will tell governors to give them land. That is another ruga, and that we are certain certain Nigerians are going to resist it. Any form of ruga forcing governors to cede their land, it should only be done in Sambisa forest. The Fulani should learn how to ranch their cow. Bros, nobody the top cow again for Nigeria sef. Let them eat their cow. We don't need cow again. Anybody who wants top cow should go there to the north and kill cow there and chop it there and eat it there. We don't need cow. Cow is a threat to health currently now. So let them do their cow thing there
If it become worse, this ministry should supervise the opening of ranch in Sambisa forest for them. Yorubas can ranch their bros. I said they can supervise that's the ministry now. Bros, let me tell you, you see that ministry, we don't want to see anything that has traces of Fulani in the Biafra land. Igbos, see bros, they have already started it. We don't need it. We know that the necessity is the mother of invention. The Igbos have gone to Malta, they have gone to Greece, they have gone to Holland. We have our own species of cow. Anapaya, Efi Igbo. You can't see Efi Igbo anywhere in the southwest or in the north disturbing people. We ranch it. That's civilization. We ranch our own Efi Igbo. So why would you be taking responsibility for somebody's private business that has become a threat to the society? We don't want any ministry. In fact, they should take the ministry to them. Let them do their thing. Unless there is some Yorubas who like eating meat, they can join them. But in the entire eastern Nigeria, we don't need that ministry. And for the president to say that he will tell governors to give them land, my brother, if this one Aruga from another angle, it will be resisted. Both in Yoruba land.
We have the Minister of Agriculture. Why not put that under the Minister of
Bros, this is a government that is full of propaganda. You remember what they said some time ago? We are trying to cut cost of governance. We are going to only near criminality, criminal act. What is the cost? What we have Minister of Agriculture? What is the cost of cutting governance? Say, people should be careful. We are watching. And they've already informed him. I think I told you yesterday. Go and look at the headlines on the newspaper. They've already informed him to be prepared of the doom and anger and fury that is coming by August. The Nigerian youth, that's the Gen Z generation, that's what I'm talking about today, are going to tell the whole world that this is possibly a hunger movement. That's what is coming. What happened in Kenya is going to be a child's play when Nigerians are going to stand up. And that standing up is going to be a revolution at the end of the day. Because the revelation is to change bad government. The revolution is to bring in youths that will transform the entire country at the end of the day. So that's the revolution. Change these demons that have crippled this is not a matter of Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo. Everybody is involved. Because hunger does not know whether you are a Yoruba man or an Igbo man or an Hausa man. Hunger does not know whether you are president or governor. And this administration has pushed Nigeria to an extent that, look at the border issue now. They say, no, we'll not say make a border open again. No. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, that is the angle of it, definitely. But it looks like, Tinubu is playing a certain agenda, that people are watching him. Do not bring Ruga to the southern part of the country in any form. That's my message this morning. If you like, establish 100 ministries for Fulanis. That's your business. But do not bring Ruga. Encourage people, fund ranching. Please, fund ranching. Give people funds to go and get species of the kind of cow, meat they want to rear, livestock they want to rear. As simple as that. But bringing this under the disguise of, this is another ministry, Ruga ministry. That is Ruga ministry. This livestock ministry he just created is Ruga ministry. Unless, I know people are watching, a lot of people are seeing it, and I know at the right time.
We have our senators, we have our House of Rep members, and all these things are being approved by the president.
Why wouldn't they be approved? The Southern senators and the House of Reps has always been cowed by the influence of the Northerners, both in the Senate and in the South and in the Rep. Federal House of Representatives, Federal House. You can see how Southern senators are behaving. You can see how Southern Rep members are behaving. When the northern senator sneeze, all of them goes into hiding. I don't know why. That everything that's been thrown to them, they will accept it. But to release Nnamdi Kanu that has not done anything for how many years, you cannot see a southern senator stand up boldly. Bros, are Yorubas not, are they happy with what is happening in Ondo State? The way Fulanis are killing, are they not reading handwriting on the wall? Imagine in a situation if this thing that is happening to them were being done by Igbos. Imagine what would have happened. So it tells you that, this interest has lingered for so long, and still they do not contribute anything in the development of Nigeria, apart from going to the Senate, sitting down there, turn their border 100 times, and loot money, crude oil money. Look at NNPC, say they need $2 billion. See, for the past 60 years, NNPC have never accounted for anything. Sanusi said it. What is the account? Whether they are giving it to Britain, or they're giving it to APC, or they're giving it to them, that is their business. But the resources that is coming from different land is the reason why you are seeing few infrastructure that we are seeing today. The Fulanis have nothing to contribute, just to sit down and share the national cake. In terms of driving microeconomy, in terms of that struggle, they don't do it. They leave it for only Igbos and Yorubas to handle. They don't pay house rent. They don't pay for electricity bill. They don't pay anything. But still, if you see those people that are contributing something to the Nigerian economy, now to arrest them, hold them, tie them, don't give them house. That's what you'll be hearing. And you say that such an entity want to move forward. Somebody from UK this morning was asking me, that we should pray for Nigeria. That Nigeria, that is home. And now said, if there is hope in Nigeria, about Nigeria, we would have been seeing the indices that in the next few months, few years to come, Nigeria would have placed themselves in certain developmental indices. Food insecurity is about heading to 50% inflation as I'm talking to you now. The worst in the history of the world. So how will we continue to talk about this without having 200 million people becoming their friends at a go?
It may solve the farmer header crisis. That ministry may resolve that farmer header crisis in Nigeria.
If that should be the direct motive of establishing that ministry, then it should encourage ranching, not open grazing. Because we need to look at what the policies that are going to factor into that. But given the president's body language that he'll tell governors to give them land, that is the angle I'm coming from. But the ministry, as it stands now, is going to curtail these excesses. Farmers are being killed. They cannot go to farm. Farm produce are being grazed by animals. And you think that this is the best direction to go. Of course, that will not work. So if the ministry can be able to supervise the ranching process in Sambisa Forest, it's a good development. Let them go to Sambisa Forest. It's Nigeria. Sambisa Forest is Nigeria. Clear it. Bro, these are projects in an advanced countries can embark on, and it will be successful. Look at Dangote now. After almost completing 90% of they're saying they will not give him crude. Maybe the Yorubas want to take over the refinery. It's possible. You can see the way they are taking over the financial institutions because their money is there. You can see the way Nigeria is being played. And we have crude oil in Nigeria. Dangote cannot buy crude oil in Nigeria. He's importing crude oil from America. So what does that tell you? It looks like, something is actually playing out at the end of the day. And that is why the real yellow card is already dancing very well in Aso Rock as I'm talking to you now.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you.